After working with over 1,000 people to get them out of debt, I've talked to so many individuals who had signed up for a debt consolidation and wish they never did. I want to expose why it's so crucial to stop signing up for these programs. So in this video, I'm going to break down what debt consolidation is, why you should stop signing up for debt consolidation, and how to actually get out of debt. Now, before we dive in, just a quick heads up. This video is just for informational purposes only and should not be construed as any kind of legal or financial advice. So what exactly is debt consolidation? Well, if you head on over to dictionary.com, you'll find this definition: the combining of several smaller loans into a single new loan in order to obtain better terms as a lower interest rate. By definition, debt consolidation sounds like a loan, right? And in many cases, it is. But here's where things get a little murky, because what are most of the debt consolidation companies actually offering? Well, they're offering something called a debt consolidation program. And to make it even more confusing, that same program might also be called debt settlement, debt relief, debt negotiation, debt hardship, and even debt forgiveness. Honestly, if someone started calling it no mo debt program, I would not be surprised at this point. But here's what's actually going on. In a debt consolidation program, not a loan, a company works to negotiate down the balances on your past due unsecured debt. But here's the thing. If you're current on your payments, this program may not be right for you. Creditors generally don't have any reason to settle unless the debt's seriously behind, which is 3 to 6 months, potentially. So here's how it works. Instead of paying your creditors, you're now making one monthly payment into an escrow account that builds up over time while the debt goes further behind. Once there's enough money and the debt is past due enough, the company starts negotiating with your creditors to settle for less than owed. So think of it like this. You're not really paying off the debt right away. You're putting money into a bucket that a company can eventually use to settle those debts on your behalf. Okay, so now that you know what debt consolidation is, stop signing up for it. Here's what I mean. Debt consolidation programs can be actually very helpful to individuals, but it's definitely not right for everyone. So not only am I sad when I speak with someone who had signed up for a debt consolidation program, not really fully understanding how it worked, and then 6 months into the program, they call me and they tell me that they're now considering bankruptcy. There's a good chance if they had just laid out all of their options first and compared things holistically, that they may have been able to do a nonprofit credit counseling program instead, where you don't fall behind. They could have potentially avoided bankruptcy altogether. My point is, please just stop signing up for these programs without fully comparing your options. I understand there are more fun things you'd rather do than think about debt, but trust me, I've seen people jump into these programs so many times and then end up filing bankruptcy instead because they're now being sued by one of their creditors. To make things super simple, you can take our free debt calculator below. It'll help you compare options, the pros and cons, the costs, and the durations for all the debt options. That way you can actually make the most informed decision. All right, now that you know why it's so important to stop signing up for debt consolidation before comparing your options, there's still a crucial question. Which debt solution's actually the best for you? There is a method we've used with hundreds of individuals to help them identify which option saves them the most money. So watch this video next if you want to stop guessing and actually start knowing which path will get you out of debt faster.